His stick and right to March. The shot blocked. Conroy couldn't clear it out. Here's Knockbauer trying to center it. Dineen ties him up. Bobby Basson with the puck. Now Dineen and Knockbauer jostling, pushing at one another. And not really a punch thrown as you see them now drop the gloves. And Knockbauer gets a right in. Nick Fattil pushed out of the area by the referee as Dineen and Knockbauer go at it. Mercy. The linesman trying to pull them apart, and Knockbauer in with a right, and now Delgarno is challenged by Berube. Nick Fattil and Gilbert have a hold of one another. Well, here's the second event. Pair of 17s measuring one another. Both rookies, although Berube was here last season, and he has a reputation from both junior and American Hockey League play of being one tough, solid customer. Brad Delgarno is finding that out. Fattil and Basson shoving at one another off to the side of the skirmish. Gilbert steps in. He'd been there originally. The original fight with Dineen and Knockbauer, they've gone to the penalty box.
Lucky to get them in the penalty box. Now Berube and Brad Delgarno will probably be ushered off the ice. Now that's going to be interesting. They're aiming them at dressing rooms. Hardly be a third man in here because the two combatants are in the penalty box. But anyway, we'll try and sort it out for you when we return with no score. The game only 2 minutes and a second old. We'll be back right after this.
And Nick Fattil draws a 10-minute misconduct.
For the Flyers, Don Knockbauer.
Dineen and Knockbauer each get 5 minutes for fighting, but Berube and Delgarno, majors for fighting plus game misconduct penalties.
There's Dineen and Knockbauer. You can see, come on, let's go. Gordy Dineen says, I want a little of your action. Knockbauer says, if you keep insisting, then we'll get at it. You see the punches thrown, and of course you often wonder whether or not there is any damage done. Although Knockbauer seemed to get a little bit of a side angle on Dineen. He threw more punches, no question about it. How much damage, you never know. The only problem here, now watch when Knockbauer gets held. Look at him fire one in from underneath.
Kenny Morrow after it. To Basson, whose shoulder pad, the right side, is hanging out of his jersey. Played it across in front, off prop. LaFontaine shot is blocked. Oh, what a save by Young on the rebound. And now we get some more scuffling.
Young was laying on the ice. The Islanders were all over the front of the net. A quick shot. What a stop by Young as he lay there. He reached up.
Wing, Sutter bumped off the puck by Janssen. Drop goes back to the net.
Back with Samuelson. And up front they'll go Sinofalo. What a check. Oh, what a check on Tom by Shel Samuelson.
Pass to Trottier, went off his stick. Brad Marsh and Kerr collide. Trottier feeds it back.
Now it's a penalty to Lindsey Carson for holding as the Islanders continue the pressure. They get an opportunity on the power play, which has not been their best weapon in the game tonight.
Tocchet pushing at Wood as they line up for this face-off, and the linesmen come in, step between them. Tocchet just kept pushing and pushing. Finally, Wood pushed back. Including tonight, 5 of 6 games for the Islanders upcoming are against the Patrick Division. The only break is Tuesday night when the Toronto Maple Leafs visit the Nassau Coliseum. That's picked out by Young. Janssen feeds it to Potvin. To Janssen, he trapped it outside the line. Offside.
Janssen knew it. Dennis Potvin knew it. Game of inches. Yes, it is at times. That puck close to going in.
Just over a minute remaining in the power play. LaFontaine ran into Ron Sutter. Now Fattil can't get to it. Knockbauer does. This line has had very little ice time. They were out early in the first period. Ran into a whole bunch of penalties. The Islanders clear the puck outside their own line. To the right. Then shot one wide of the Islander net. Potvin takes his man down in front of his blocker. Hit the deck heavily. LaFontaine has dumped it in. Right to Wendell Young. Young bumped as Craig King moved in. Then LaFontaine knocked down. Back on his skate.
Final score from the Spectrum. The Islanders 6 and the Flyers 4.